Hello, dear Sagittarius. I am Jamie Dawn, your evolutionary revolutionary astrologer, bringing you your May 2022 horoscope. This is if you have a Sagittarius moon, sun, or rising sign. And we start the month with Venus, our planet of love, beauty, harmony, relationships, values, entering a fellow fire sign of Aries. And this is going to activate your fifth house, making a beautiful trine to your sun, moon, or rising sign. And this will be emphasizing ways in which you can attract more pleasure, more fun. Maybe there's something to do with children here. You might be a teacher, you have children of your own, and this gives you an opportunity to be able to find some inspiration and attract some really cool opportunities, especially as Jupiter moves into Aries, your ruler, the optimistic Jupiter planet, luck of fortune and expansion, growth, teaching, all of that. So here comes Jupiter following Venus into your fifth house on May 10th, even though Mercury will be in shadow and retrograding on the 10th as well, back into Gemini, activating your seventh house. This tells me that you're going to look at life from a very positive, optimistic lens moving forward. Month of May should hopefully give you a sense of hope and a sense of renewal and freshness when it comes to what gives you a sense of pleasure. So Sag, if you have been feeling as though you weren't, you were still slugging around that shit sack, or there was some stuff from the past that you just couldn't seem to let go of, or it just kept following you, kind of creeping around you, this month is a time where you can finally set it down. You can wrap up projects. You can also see relationships, love affairs, things like that. People who had interest in you before may return during the Mercury retrograde. However, most likely what you'll be focusing on, most Sages, are the meaningful relationships in your life that give you that extra boost. You'll find that others are going to naturally be drawn to you to look for your lightheartedness and for your knowledge. I will also say some of you Sages, especially if you're looking for a new role or a new job, this is an opportunity for you to have those interviews, have those discussions, and that you could secure a job in June if because it's a bit of a process. I don't see a lot of you Sages securing a job in the first interview, but what I can say is there should be some emphasis here where you can actually easily attract those opportunities that make your heart sing. Now, we have a full moon eclipse in Scorpio on May 16th. This is going to be in your 6th and 12th house. What I love about this full moon is that it should bring great healing. It should be an opportunity for you to finally let go of anything that's unhealthy, any bad habits. Could be people in general that have been toxic for you. You can finally let them go. Now, there is an opportunity here, especially because it's a Scorpio full moon and it's in that 12th house. There could be some secrets that come out. Now, not all secrets are bad. Some of these secrets may be, hey, I want you to know how I really feel, which is deep and loving and meaningful. And you've done such a great job. And I love the way you do what you do, Sag. And I just want you to know that. Now, some of you may get engaged at this time or have deeper commitments at that time, and that can be very healing for you. If you're a single Sag and you're looking for love, you may attract a new relationship that is really for your healing. Maybe you've had some really bad experiences in relationship and you've lost faith in believing that you could actually have something that you value in relationship. This could be a time where you finally are letting that go, that belief go, because you meet somebody who truly makes your heart sing. And it can be very healing. The key is that you're not sitting there waiting for the shoe to drop. And circulate, get out and circulate. With all this Gemini energy, even though Mercury being retrograde, still a good time to socialize. Mercury will retrograde back into Taurus, emphasizing your sixth house, and you'll probably be learning about some tasks or some things that you do on a daily basis. Maybe there's a health routine that you're wanting to revisit and implement, and it just didn't have the legs that you had hoped at first, but now it can, and you can get these healthy habits in place again. Mars enters Aries, further emphasizing your fifth house of playfulness, taking risk, having some fun, and also love affairs. This is really the house of sex, and not so much of the intimacy like the eighth house. It's more about casual, just lighthearted fun and the connection for the sake of connection. And so with Mars here, you can find yourself super energized and super sexy, and also being the one who says, hey, let's take some risk and just throw caution to the wind just for the fun of it. Forget logic. Let's just go for having a little bit of pleasure in our lives. And that can actually help inspire others to do the same, seeing you as that leader and that person who says, hey, here's an idea, a project, whatever, and let's just try it out and see what kind of response we get from people. And this could lead to greater success for you, Sag. So if you're looking to put some of your talents and your gifts out to the world, this is fine to do it during the Mercury retrograde, especially if it's something you've been working on for a while. What you want to do is just keep the lightheartedness to it and not take it too personally if people don't respond the way you think. So keep your expectations realistic. Do things for the love of it more than, and for the pleasure of it more than the approval. Venus enters Taurus on May 28th. So your sixth house is going to start to get pretty active, where you are going to easily attract more routines and more daily activities that have staying power, that you can start to rely on. You may decide that you start planning for future travels or future vacations, things that you're wanting to put together. And while Venus is in Taurus in that sixth house, you're going to maybe get your routines in place so that when you do pull yourself out of the routine, you're ready. You've got the foundation and it doesn't shake you. You also can easily attract some monetary things here into your life that allow you to establish this routine. Maybe you get your budget a little tighter so that you can buy that bigger purchase down the road. Those are some things that you may be thinking about. Also, you could be thinking about your relationship to your body, your relationship to your mental health, your relationship to what it is that makes you feel like you are more than just surviving, but you can move into thriving mode. And then right after Venus moves into Taurus, we have a Gemini new moon, and that's going to activate that seventh house. And so you're looking at yourself going, how can I become a better version of myself so that I can then connect with others in a more authentic way, a lighthearted way? And there's this radical love and acceptance that you continue to work with. And at the Gemini new moon, maybe your intention is to now, if you're single, meet that right relationship, circulate, throw, like I say, throw caution in the wind and go, I'm just going to go and have fun on the dating site. Or I'm just going to go and enjoy a friendly competition somewhere, and maybe I'll meet somebody who is just as passionate about, say, CrossFit or yoga or whatever as I am. And the other, if you're in a bonded relationship, this Gemini new moon could have you sharing some very sweet ideas, lighthearted, fun, socializing. I just see a lot of you getting together with family and friends around this time, and just finding ways in which you can have more fun and more lightness in your life. All right, Sag, I really hope this helps. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Come find me at jamiedawn.com. I look forward to connecting with you. Have a great month.